Hey guys, another video from the Anti-Nerd here, and today I'm bringing the astonishing Ant-Man, Marvel Legends Target exclusive that I was able to get in this past few weeks. I'm very excited about this figure. It is a different figure from the retro carded one, and I think this one is much more worth it, and I'm gonna explain why. So first we have this packaging right here, which for me it's the coolest that I've seen with the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. Those are the two best because I think they're really retro. They look amazing on the shelf, and they have a nice picture of the action figure on the back. I do miss the description from Ant-Man, if it's Scott Lang or Hank Pym, and it's very basic accessories wise. It just come with an extra set of hands, but still it's a character that's much worth it because the head sculpt in this figure is amazing. It's one of the best I've seen ever. So I really like this packaging, despite some people thinking it's way worse. I think the only problem is the scammers, right? That they buy this packaging and then they swap the figure and return it. So that was the worst thing. But other than that, I like the artwork. I like that you can just open very easily without damaging, and you still know what's inside through the good artwork in the packaging. So let's take a look at the figure. As I said, the head sculpt is the main point of this figure for me, but the painting is very shiny, it's very cool, it's very well done, one of the best I've seen because I didn't see many mistakes on it. Look at the blue eyes, the jaw, the nose, the lips, very good head, and this mask of Ant-Man is perfectly sculpted. It's very good painted, the silver, I don't know, it's just something that they put more effort than the average, and those improved Marvel Legends since 2020, 2022, they are really good. It's not pinless, this one, but since the pins are painted in red, I guess that's not a big problem. He does have an amazing range with the butterfly joints. It's an essential thing about this figure having the butterfly joints, because this one, it was the one of the most, the one that banded with the butterfly joints. He has an ankle swivel right here. His blue shading is very retro, it's very vintage. It does evoke a lot the vibe of the original design for the character. I know there's a different suit that, let's say, the Giant Man uses, but this one, I think it's a little more iconic with the mask. Look at what I said about the bending of the shoulders, the butterfly joints, the arms. They really go back and they really help this figure to pose as if it's jumping, as if it's doing its powers of the Ant-Man, like being very fast, agile, and using the size reduction to his advantage, right? To fool his enemies, his foes. So I am very happy with this figure. This figure also reminds me the good things about Marvel Legends. It's not super deluxe. $25, I know some people complain, but that's the ideal price right now. Let's admit it. It's not gonna go down than that. But if they keep doing $25 and they keep still delivering the good, faithful look to the comics, I am down. I will support the line. So this Ant-Man, it's a good example. I switched here since he doesn't come with an unmasked head. I used the Bruce Banner body mode to put his body in a scientific kind of portrait, as if he's doing some research. Very cool. And I also tried to put the Flash Thompson head here. This is from the VHS Spider-Man pack. The one with the vulture. The eyes are kind of villainistic. I don't like it, but the jaw reminds me of the jaw that they used in the head of the original figure right here. So I don't know. It's not the worst option if you don't have a Hank Pym Scott Lang head. Let me know in the comments if you think I tripped or it was a good change. So let's change the hands right here and see how they look. Very good with the fisting hand. At least they included that. But let's compare with the vintage figure like Captain America. Those kind of mesh together, right? Because they are supposed to be more golden age Marvel, like old school Marvel. I know this Ant-Man suit came after, but let's try to assemble the Avengers right here.
You're supposed to be in Moscow. I took a detour through your defense lab.
Tell me that isn't what I think it is.
Depends if you think it's a poor attempt to replicate my work. Even for this group, that takes nerve.
So that was my review of the Astonishing Ant-Man Target exclusive. I know he's on Amazon for about $35. I think it's a little pricey for what it is. I was able to get him for $30 in a collectible show with no taxes, no shipping. Very good deal considering that he was a Target exclusive. And sometimes, you know, guys, Target exclusives are very hard to get. I wish I had commented that in my previous video of the Warbird. But yeah, this is also a Target exclusive. I think it will add a lot in your classic Avengers assembling if you're into it. So don't sleep on this figure. Just get it before it completely vanishes off the market. I'm sure they're gonna release some Ant-Man down the road, but I don't know. They released the Giant Man, they released the 2-pack, and they released this one, so you never know. That was my review. I think it's a 9 out of 10 because it could have made with more accessories, but other than that, it's a great figure. Stay tuned to the Anti-Nerd channel, and bye-bye.